Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name is Tyrone and today we've got a little bit of off-road action. I went rummaging to figure out what was lacking in the collection. There's always something lacking in the collection, and the theme that popped up was off-road. Everything here is off-road. I'm naming this video No Road, No Worries because it's sort of named after a Matchbox 5-pack called No Road, No Problem. But No Worries is the colloquial. We'll start with this one, National Parks Jeep 4x4. Had to get this one offline. Didn't see this at all in our shops. Buying online is, did I say offline or offline? Online, whatever. You know what I mean. Hitch and haul. Yeah, not the cheapest way to buy things, but a man's got to do what a man's got to do. MBX off-road 8 of 8. Maybe I saw 2 or 3, maybe more. Don't know if they count the variants in that. I don't think they do. Let's rip it open. Oh, no, didn't see it. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Cool shark. Oh, shark rings a bell. I don't think I saw it though. Maybe they've used the shark in something else. Didn't see it. That looks like the Durango. Would have got it if I saw it. And this is the one we're dealing with today. Alrighty. Got to be careful with this one because sometimes it's got the aerial. Oh, this one doesn't. Oh, that's good. Some of the others I have to show you of this casting has the aerial. Oh dear. Sometimes I even amuse myself. And I've got a wolf by the look of it. Can you imagine coming up against that in the woods? Australians don't call it the woods, we call it the bush. There you go. Yeah, so they've done away with the aerial altogether there. Just one less thing to break off. And that oh so familiar National Parks green trail management on the side. Lovely. They didn't bother with the spare as they do on some of them, or did on some of them. Back in 1983 was the first one of these, and then they switcherooed it up in 2013. And I'm guessing you'd have to get the set that I just showed you to get that version of the trailer. I think they did a National Parks as a single though, didn't they? Maybe it's different. Maybe they've got a different boat or something. They always change things up. Right, what's that? Oh, that's the little sign as you go into the park, isn't it? To tell you the do's and don'ts. Maybe a map on one side and their fees on the other. There's always a fee for doing these things. Who next? Oh, I don't know. Let's go for this one. This one I thought I already had, but confusion reigns around here as I groped for something to open this up with. Didn't need it in the end. I could have sworn I already had this, and then I checked, and no I don't. But it ties in well. Look at that. Same sort of thing. Look at that. So yeah, ties in very well with what we're doing. Speaking of aerials, see what I mean? Same bit different. Spare wheel has the chrome on it. New one I've forgotten all about. Cooler wheels though, I think. A little bit of suspension remaining on the Baja Bouncer. Is that what they call this one, or flare side pickup? Oops. Flare side pickup. Its original form was the Baja Bouncer, wasn't it? With the very famous 80s wheels, which I don't have anything else to show you. You know what I mean. The 8 dotters. So I'll mix them all in today because there's no actual set I'm chasing here. Speaking of chasing, what's he got to do with things? He's walking too calmly to be chased. He's walking off and he's going to see what they're going to slug him to walk through the park. Alright. Openable and closable sprint car number 72 of this particular subset, Race and Rally. If you've ever been to the sprints, you'll know to take a poncho. Even on a dry night, they wet down the track, stop the dust. They do stop the dust, but they create little blobs of mud to flick at you. 1991 copyright on this one. The dude seems welded to his steering wheel. Maybe he's been involved in some kind of racing inferno. Melted his arms to the steering wheel. Not a bad effort, but you know. Yeah. Nice. Nice. And of course, did they do it? I'm not sure they did. On these, the wheels on the right hand side are bigger than the wheels on the left, but they didn't bother with this one. It's because they only go around the track one way, and the track is banked to let them go faster in the mud. Right. This one also I thought I already had, but it was the Dayglow pink one. And here's the Dayglow orange one with Ariel. What can we learn from this before we rip it open? 1995, so 96, we'll guess. Hence to the growing number of this really cool casting. See there. Do you prefer it with or without the aerial? Awesome. Really nice to have the numbers grow and grow and grow. They look great together. They look fantastic. Next, the Hummer. They normally call this something other than the Hummer. They string a couple of letters along behind it to make it sound better. 98 release, and it looks like it has the metal opening bit. We'll get to that. This is number 48 of that year. Won't be using that box again. Yeah, cool. Just about to tell you it didn't close properly, but one last shove, and some heavy weapons on the roof, as you would need going down to the shops these days with the prices and the supply woes. Oh, there. Love that suspension. Really love that suspension. No tow hitch. You do see Hummers tow things in the field though, don't you? 4x4 Chevy van. Not sure if this has been off the card, but no, I don't think it has. 2006 card, so 2007. Never knew this one existed, but it does. It was number 39 of the Ready for Action subset. And this is the one with the plastic base and the pimped out wheels that kind of matches the vehicle. Sometimes they put these wheels on and it just doesn't suit, but this time no worries. No road, no worries, even a bit of suspension. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Next, this is quite a new one, isn't it? 1972 Ford Bronco 4x4 in purple. Where are they hiding the... normally I see it straight away. There it is, 2020, so last year's. There are the others they've got to show us today. This was 5 of 24 of the retro series of that year. Cool cards, but I don't collect cards. And there it is. Oh man, that's a cool paint job. Some unintentional suspension. But this, for me, is the star of the show. We'll see if it's in mint condition. It wasn't sold to me in mint condition. It wasn't stipulated what condition. There was just a photo of it. Same place I got this one from online. Dune Man from the early 80s. Not sure if the red one came to my shores. I know the brown one did because I had it as a kid, and I think the green one did as well, but I'm guessing this red one was only US issue. Might be wrong. I've been wrong before. There's a bit of manufacturer's fault there, but that was par for the course back then. You very, very rarely get manufacturer's faults these days, which is good, but yeah, I'm loving that. No steering wheel. You don't need to steer in these. You're on sand. Who cares where you point? Fantastic. Do I have anything to... Oh yeah, I do. That's along the lines of that one, isn't it? They just jacked it up. This one from, I think 1980. The Hi-Ho Silver version. Before they went crazy four-wheel driving. And on the collection goes. The never-ending collection. Don't turn your back on the camera, mate. Rude. There we go. Maybe he was reading the board. Maybe he was thinking about paying to get into the park himself. Clearly doesn't know there's a bear behind him. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.